Section 9, adverse action notification. We're back with the reading of Model Act regarding use of credit information in personal insurance. We're at adverse action. Section 9, adverse action. If the insurer takes an adverse action based upon credit information, the insurer must meet the notice requirements of both A and B of this subsection. Such insurer shall A. Provide notification to the consumer that an adverse action has been taken in accordance with the requirements of the Federal Credit Reporting Act, 15 U.S.C. 1681 M.A. So we'd have to go there to see what the notification. B. Provide notification to the consumer explaining the reason for the adverse action. The reasons must be provided in sufficiently clear and specific language so that the person can identify the basis for the insurer's decision to take an adverse action. Such notification shall include a description of up to 4 factors that were the premium influences of the adverse action. The use of generalized terms such as poor credit history, poor credit rating, and poor insurance score do not meet the explanation requirements of this subsection. Standardized credit explanations provided by consumer reporting agencies or other third-party vendors are deemed to comply with this section. Deemed to comply with this section. And excuse me. Section 10, filing. Excuse me. 8. Insurers that use insurance scores to underwrite and rate risks must file their scoring models or other scoring processes with the Department of Insurance. A third party may file scoring models on behalf of the insurers. A filing that includes insurance scoring may include loss experience justifying the use of credit information. B. Any filing relating to credit information is considered trade secret under cite to the appropriate state law. Any filing related to credit information is considered trade secret under cite to the appropriate state law. Section 11, indemnification. An insurer shall indemnify, defend, and hold agents harmless from and against any liability, fees, and costs arising out of or relating to the actions, errors, and omissions of an agent or producer who obtains or uses credit information and or insurance scores for an insurer, provided the agent producer follows the instructions of or procedures established by the insurer or complies with any applicable law or regulation. Nothing in this section shall be construed to provide a consumer or other insured with the cause of action that uh, does not exist in the absence of this section. Following instructions of or procedures established by the insurer or complies with any applicable law or regulation. Nothing in this section shall be construed to provide a consumer or other insured with the cause of action that does not exist in the absence of this section. Uh, Section 12, sell policy term information by consumer reporting agency. A. No consumer reporting agency shall provide or sell data or lists that include any information that in whole or in part was submitted in conjunction with an insurance inquiry about a consumer's credit information or a request for a credit report or insurance score. Such information includes but is not limited to the expiration dates of an insurance policy or any other information that may identify time periods during which a consumer's insurance may expire or the terms and conditions of the consumer's insurance coverage. B. The restrictions provided in subsection A of this section does not apply to data or lists the consumer reporting agency supplies to the insurance agent or agent/producer from whom information was received. The insurer on whom behalf such agent/producer acted or such insurer affiliates or holding companies. C. Nothing in this section shall be construed to restrict any insurer from being able to obtain a claim history report or a motor vehicle report. Section 13, severability. If any section, paragraph, sentence, clause, phrase, or any part of this act passed is declared invalid due to interpretation of or future change in the federal report fair credit. I'm gonna read that over. If any section, paragraph, sentence, clause, phrase, or any part of this act passed is declared invalid due to the interpretation of or a future change in the federal Fair Credit Reporting Act. The remaining sections, paragraphs, sentences, clause, phrases, or parts thereof shall be in no manner affected thereby, but shall remain in full force and effect. Section 14, effective date. This act shall take effect on, you have to insert the date, applying to personal insurance policy, either written to be effective or renewed on or after 9 months from the effective date of the bill. Bill. You want a bill? It was coming from the National Conference of Insurance Legislatures for the State Model Act regarding the use of credit information in personal insurance.